Hey guys, welcome back to TechBees, and today we are going to solve one of the most frequently asked questions in coding interviews, which is to detect a cycle in a linked list. So we are actually gonna do it on a HackerRank platform, which allows us to build our own logic instead on focusing on the full code. And the link to this problem is also given in the description box, so you can check it out. And so let's dive into the problem. And to define the problem, a linked list is said to contain a cycle if any node pointer is visited more than once while traversing the list, which generally makes up a loop. As you can see here, there is a loop between 2 and 3, and it depends on the node pointers only. Also remember one thing, that the loop does not depend on the data, it depends on the node pointers itself. And in order to solve this problem, we are going to use or make use of a runner technique. So I'm going to tell you about that while coding. So let's get started with the code. So here a function is given and we have to complete it. I'm coding it in Java. It's similar in C or C++ based on the pointers. So basically all you need to start with, the structure of the node is given, which contains a data and a node link next. So I'm going to create two pointers, one is fast and another one is slow. So two pointers have been created. And the good thing about this runner technique is, it is like if slow moves one step at a time, then fast moves two steps at a time, and these fast and slow actually meet at a point, and if that point is present, then we can say that the linked list has a cycle in it. So let's go with the base condition. If head equals null, then return false, because if there is no linked list, then there is definitely not a cycle. And otherwise, it's quite simple actually, just a little bit if else and logic. Otherwise we can define slow equals head, fast equal head, and then we need to traverse the loop. So while fast is not equal to null and fast dot next is not equal to null, then we need to move the pointer. So slow equals slow dot next, and fast equals fast dot next dot next. And after that we can return. Okay, after that, if we again check if slow at any time meets fast, then we should return true. And after finishing this else part, we must return false. So first we run the code, let's see what's the output. Okay, Okay, single linked list mode, sorry, there is, I took the wrong variable. Okay, so our test cases are passing, and now I think I should submit the code, which ran successfully. All the test cases are passed. So guys, as you can see, all of my test cases are passed now. And coming back to the function here, the only thing you need to keep in mind is you need to check when actually the fast and slow pointers meet. And this runner technique actually helps us to view linked list in a better way. Like if fast actually goes to the end of the linked list, then slow is still in the middle, and if fast and slow meet, then there is something loopy in it. So that's why we can detect the cycle there. So the question is also provided in the description box, so you all can practice it, and trust me, it is asked in most of the coding interviews in first round, second round, and at some places you need to roughly code it. So I have provided a simple idea, and do remember this runner technique as it is used in almost in many problems. And so that's it guys, thanks for watching, and if you like this video then please do like, share and subscribe us. Thank you guys.